PMO doesn't trick your brain into thinking you're having real sex. It doesn't do that. You do that. Here's what I mean, right? I'm not having a go at you here. I'm just trying to spell it out. Pretty much, when you PMO, right? If you go into the PMO believing this is an emulation of real sex, it's just as good as real sex, or it's better than real sex, of course you're going to feel highly motivated towards it. The thing is that human beings aren't that stupid. Now, you might be like, okay, well, if PMO isn't, necessarily replicating real sex, then how do I get off to it? You get off to it because of that belief. When I look at PMO, I'm looking at it as a video on a screen that I really have no interest in because of the beliefs that I now hold. I now believe not watching PMO is better for me. I view PMO in quite a disgusting way, and I can't believe I really did it for that long. And I realise I'm much happier without it. Whereas if you view it in this inflated way, that you need it, that it's to humans as real sex is, you're just increasing the value of it. I view human beings as a lot more intelligent than the so-called no-fappers give us credit for. The no-fappers basically say that when you watch porn, it's like having real sex, and that's why it's so good. That's their argument. But you've got to realise that that's an argument, that's a belief, and when you hold that belief, it becomes true. You are highly motivated towards PMO, and you're going to use it, and you're going to figure out, well, why can't I stop? You can't stop because you're viewing it in such an inflated way. You're inflating the value way too much, right? It's like bulimic people, right? So anorexic girls, right? Typically young girls, they will view themselves as, oh, I'm so fat, I'm so fucking fat, I'm so fucking fat. And then when they vomit, they feel intense satisfaction from it. Imagine that. Imagine getting satisfaction from vomiting. And a lot of girls as well, they self-harm, right? So where they literally cut themselves on their forearm, yeah? And what that basically does is they get satisfaction from that because they believe that it's soothing them, right? If they're in massive emotional distress, they believe that cutting the physical intent, I would hate to cut myself. That will fucking hurt, and that will damage my skin, and it will be awful. And yet these chicks, right, they'll do that, and they'll see it as a relieving emotional stress. Can you see how you with PMO are in the same boat? This argument by evolution is what really is keeping you trapped, right? If you believe that evolutionarily we need porn and we're never going to be able to resist it, and all of these beliefs, these are all beliefs that will motivate you in the same way as an anorexic person might have the belief that, oh, if I vomit, I won't be fat. And that's what's motivating them. Do you understand? It's not that the belief is true. It's that the belief will motivate you and it will become true, become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Human beings are a lot more clever than you think, right? A lot more clever than you think. This stimuli has to go through our belief system before we can feel it. So when I see porn, I just think, I see like trafficked women, I'm just, this is horrible, like get me the fuck off this. Like real sex is the goat. Do you know what I mean? Like real sex with a woman that you like. That's where the goated sex is. It's not on this screen, I don't even want it, like fuck off. It's grim. That's my perception, right? And you can have this perception too if you deconstruct all the value. I'm not saying look at porn and just force yourself to believe this is disgusting, this is disgusting. No, that's not how you do it. You need to deconstruct the value that you see in it, not create costs for yourself. If you create costs for yourself, you're just doing nofap. And how has nofap been working for you? Not well, I guarantee it. Why? Because nofap, the ideology, purports beliefs that inflate the value of porn. They make it, porn is so good, but you have to resist. What the fuck? You've just created a boogeyman, and also you've made that boogeyman look like this giant disco ball of value. It's irrational. It's so fucking anti-science. What you want to do is you want to change your perception of porn so that, am I getting the value that I'm really getting out of it? Is porn evolutionarily really trapping my brain? Is porn evolutionarily really this thing of extreme pleasure? And when you start to question that, the value of porn goes down and your desire goes down. It's the same with the anorexic person. They as soon as they start seeing themselves as, oh, I'm actually a healthy weight. Oh, I actually don't need to vomit. Oh, I'd actually be happier not vomiting. I'm actually happier gaining a bit of weight. Oh, I'm not addicted. Oh, I look better now. Oh, people are complimenting me a lot. Maybe I am looking better now. Maybe I don't need to vomit. Maybe I wasn't a fat fuck after, and they start to change their mind, and they become a lot happier, and they stop their problem. You don't need PMO. It's not this evolutionary thing that's trapping you. Human beings aren't that stupid. We aren't.